Morning all, Fictionality here. It is currently 7:06 a.m. and time for some hobby. Now, this is the end of the Vampire Counts challenge, which was to do 3,000 points in 3 weeks. And the first thing that you'll probably notice is that I have two black, well, I guess it'll probably look like two black little lumps in this video, and they are the corpse carts, and yeah, I didn't exactly get round to them. I pretty much got everything else done. Mainly, the only thing that I didn't do was the bases, because I actually ran out of Agrellan Earth, and it seems that pretty much everywhere has also run out of Agrellan Earth, so I need to wait for the new batch to arrive to get all the bases finished. But yeah, I mean, all in all, I didn't finish the challenge, but I did get quite a bit done in 3 weeks. Yeah, so there are the corpse carts there that aren't finished up, and the Mortis engine and Terrorgeist in the back, which were just a whole lot of fun to do. I've got the Banshees going around the top. I've seen quite a few people who, I'll just get in a little closer there, who don't actually put the Banshees on and will use them for other things, like just as single model Banshees, which I think is a good idea, but I really liked having them around the top there. So maybe if I make a Coven Throne, I'll convert up a couple of single Banshees to go in the army. And yeah. So there's my Graveguard there with my White King BSB. And I think the White King has pretty much been my favourite thing in this entire project, just because, well, I mean, I like doing converting, and he was just a good chance to make a really nice banner. I'm quite happy with how that turned out there. As you can see, I still need to finish off his base with the Agrellan Earth, but yeah, I'll do that when I get more in. But yeah, he was a lot of fun. Favourite model of the army, closely followed by the Mortis engine and Terrorgeist, because I mean they're just big and cool. And yeah, but everything's coming along there. I do have skeletons that have got their bases done with Agrellan Earth. It's probably a little difficult to see the cracks and stuff, but it looks quite effective when you're not looking through a pixelated camera view. And yeah, so I mean, I didn't get everything done, but I am quite happy with the end result of a lot of these. I'm fine to not have completed everything on time and have something that looks decent, as opposed to finishing everything really quickly and it just not being up to any kind of decent standard. All of these are quite a nice tabletop standard. They look really effective. I know it may be a little hard to see here, but I mean, they're not my most detailed or impressive works each, but they work really nicely in their own right. And yeah, I guess that's kind of the conclusion of everything that I managed to paint up. Another wide shot here, and the infantry there is pretty much the sort of battle line, standard sort of battle line that I'd think I'd be using. Of course, I'd have like the Hex Wraiths and Vargheists out on the flanks to cause some havoc there, but the rest of the army is all intended to be kept together. So I've got my Vampire, who's fairly central, but also has some, like, a decent, is kept in decent proximity to quite a few other things, so that when she raises the dead, I can get quite a few units at once. Same with the Vampire, the Master Necromancer there, and and then it'll just be the Graveguard with the White King, which will be the hardest hitting unit, and hopefully because it's in proximity of both of my spellcasters, I should be able to make sure that their numbers are staying pretty good throughout the game, because I assume that that'll be what everyone targets to try and take down. Because yeah, just Killing Blow, great weapons, +1 to hit with the Banner of the Barrows, it's a nasty unit. I really think I need another 10 in there, which I'll get to at some stage, but for now, this will be my 3,000 point list, and there's enough sort of diversity in it that I can kind of pick and choose for smaller games, say 2,000 points, and just go, okay, I want to take this and this and this, or try out a very monster heavy sort of list in something like 1,500 point game. But yeah, it was a lot of fun getting this all together. But yeah, I won't be painting as much to try and get the last of it done. I'll just do it when I can, rather than putting everything else on hold to get there. So yeah, it was a great experience to just go all out and try and do it. Man, it's a lot of work. There are some of the larger models which I just powered through most of it, and then when it got to the bone areas, this is like the Terrorgeist and the Vargeist in particular, all the dry brushing of the skin and stuff like that, just smashed through it, and then as soon as I got to the bone, it just took ages to pick out all those areas. And yeah, also with things like the skeletons, when I was painting them up, because all the bone and stuff was dry brushing, that was fine, but when I got to doing the cloth, because they're all these little tiny fiddly bits, that actually took far longer than I expected. But I mean, you'll get that in a large army like this, where you're just like, oh yeah, it'll be fine, and then once you get to the little bits of detail on like 30 plus models, it really starts bogging you down. But anyway, this is the army. I'll post up another video when it's completely done, so that you can see how it looks, and hopefully by then I can have a couple of games. I might even be able to post up a few battle reports. And I guess that's it for now. This is the end of the Vampire Counts Challenge. No doubt I'll try and find something else to post up here, but yeah, make sure you like, subscribe, leave any comments. If you've got anything that you want me to do in particular, such as more converting and stuff like that, I can probably post up a few how-to videos and whatnot. But yeah. Okay. Well, I will catch you later on in a distant video somewhere in the future. Okay, cheers. See you around.